starting off Monday, always with an easy run. Just doing 5 miles. And yeah, good start to a high 30s, 37, 38 mile week. So let's get it. Headed to the gym right now, doing a leg workout. Goal is to do heavy goblet squats, lunges, RDLs, some calves, and then out. So I think, keeping it simple. So that's a 4 exercise workout. Keeping it very simple. But yeah, I think the most important thing is as long as you push your sets, you'll see improvement. Especially for running, I think just having strong legs, strong foundation, it's gonna reduce injury, make you feel faster, perform better. That's the goal, right? So head over to the gym. It should be like a 35, 40 minute workout. And then I got some mild repeats later. Now I got 4 1 mile repeats with 2 to 3 minute rest. So first mile repeat, 6:45, 6:37, 6:41, 6:36. To be honest, I've been used to be pretty bad at these recovery runs. I used to be like, if I just don't do it, it's not a big deal. But now that I think about it, right, like these recovery runs actually help me recover. They put good blood flow in my body rather than just sitting around all day and being lazy. These really easy runs are crucial in my recovery, and it also just adds mileage, every single week. So right now I just have 2 recovery runs at 3 miles. So if I don't do that, it's 6 less miles, and that compounds every single week. So just thought I'd share that. Started off with 5 sets of incline bench, 5 sets of failure, paired that with side laterals. Now I'm doing this plate loaded hammer strength press. Gotta do some flies to get that squeeze, and then probably 1 set of push-ups to see how many I can get.
20. 25. 30. 34. Come on. 6, 7. 8, 9. 40. 42.
7 miles, 1 mile warm up, 5 miles tempo, aiming for a 7:35 average. So maybe start slower than negative split, that's the goal, and then 1 mile back. Cool down, so.
Pretty much wrapped up with this run. About 0.7 miles into this last mile cool down. And I'm happy. That tempo felt really good. You know you're getting fitter when that discomfort that builds up in your lungs, you're able to sustain just that level of discomfort for a lot longer. Breathe easier and almost get that second wind. So I'm gonna put up the stats here, but not sure off the top of my head right now. But yeah, I'm gonna go home, get some food. I burned a lot of calories today. And that's the main thing too, is gotta be able to eat good food, sometimes bad food if you need the calories. And refuel, recover, repeat. So let's head on back home.
So I'm just watching some Nick Bare during work. Yeah, I love running. I love watching, just good runners, good athletes, and it's just gets me fired up. And today I'm actually just doing a 3 mile recovery run. So, but I like to pick certain things, right, what certain people do. So with Nick, it could be how he thinks about things, what his approach is, nutrition, mobility stuff. And I think it's important to try to implement it, and not implement everything someone does, right? Everything's not going to work one thing's not going to work for everybody. So experimenting, right? This works. Okay, let's start doing that more. I feel good doing this. I don't feel good doing this. So a lot of it's experimenting, and yeah, it gets me fired up. So I'm trying to increase my cadence. Typically my average cadence is 163 SPMs. This 3 mile run is only 163, and even that felt like not natural. I was like a quarter step behind. I was playing at 180 beats per minute on a metronome app I just downloaded, and yeah, I only got 163, and I was trying to match up with the rhythm. So one thing I did notice was it's very hard to run slower, because this is my recovery run, because you have to pick up your feet in order to maintain that momentum that you're building, right? That propulsion of every step. Instead of bounding upwards, you're bounding forward. So I think this is going to be a huge key in getting faster. miles 4, 8, and 12 are going to be a little bit faster. Every other mile is going to be moderately, steady pace. Probably 9:15s, 9:20s, pretty easy. And then I'm going to take a gel at after each fast mile. So I just have 2. So I'm going to take one after 4 and after 8.
So I just went off this path off the lake and then found this beautiful track. So I'm gonna sit here and do this for a little bit and just zone out. 13 miles at 9:13 minute per mile pace. Yeah, so I'm a pretty heavy sweater. This is crazy. Three Gatorades. Look how thirsty I was. I already finished one, but I mean, I shouldn't have been not hydrated for that. I mean, look how much I sweat. Right, so by mile 8, 9, around there, I was like just really going through the motions. So just gotta be better, honestly. Nothing really else to it. But yeah, probably gonna finish another one of these and then get a high protein meal. Post 13-mile run is this burger bowl, rice, ground beef, onions, lettuce, ketchup, mustard. I wish I had mushrooms, but don't have them. And then I'm gonna finish my 3rd Gatorade. So I log my workouts in this notebook. So you'll see, right, things from January, and so on and so forth till today. I used to do this and I stopped just because I just got lazy, but honestly, I think it's pretty cool to look back, right, at an actual physical copy of what you've done. And so, after this notebook is done, right, I can look back at, this is probably gonna be like 2 to 3, probably 2 years of workouts, and yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool. But right now, I am getting ready for my recovery swim. It is Sunday, so this is the only thing I'm gonna be doing today, but yeah, the goal is a little bit more than what I did last week. I think last week I did 1250, so if I can do 1500, that would be pretty ideal. But I am wearing where'd they go? There they are. The Roka shorts, the Roka Simpro compression shorts, and these are amazing. I actually bought these when I was doing the triathlon training about 3 years ago now, so still in good shape, and yeah, I mean, I swear by them. And then I believe I have a wetsuit somewhere, and trying to find a good open water swimming around here. And I really enjoy open water swimming rather than the pool gets so monotonous. But anyways, gonna get some clips at the pool and then wrap up. Here, but I'm really happy about that swim. I negative split on each 500-yard set, so I did 3 sets of 500 yards, 1,500 yards there, and yeah, it felt good. It felt really good, felt really solid. And swimming is one thing, like, it takes a while for me to catch my rhythm, and I feel like I was able to catch it pretty early on today. And it's really encouraging, because I'm actually, right, I'm not swimming 6 days a week. I'm running 6 days a week, so theoretically, with running, I should feel better each week with improvement. But swimming is something that I want to keep in my training.
split. And once the pools open up too, it'll encourage me to go out there more. So, but yeah, with that being said, good week of training, another brick stacked, and yeah, I appreciate anyone tuning in, anyone leaving comments. It's much appreciated. So see you guys in the next one.